is the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
It's time for the Lakers postgame show as we recap Game 78 of the season for the Purple and Gold from LA Live. Lakers versus Cavaliers is the final.
Lakers basketball is the final.
877-710 ESPN.
This is the Lakers postgame show.
Tipping off now.
Here's Beto Duran.
Saturday afternoon hoops. I know you're driving around. There's a lot going on wherever you may be. The rain stopped. We've got a LAFC coming up at the top of the hour. The Lakers season winding down. So much to talk about. And for the next 40, 45 minutes, we're going to have Laker talk for you. For the first time since January 7th, the Lakers move around in the playoff spot. Yes, they do. They're in a different spot. You know where they're at? They're in the 8th spot. The Lakers, after beating the Cleveland Cavaliers 116-97, are now in the 8th spot. They're half a game above the Sacramento Kings and half a game behind the Pelicans. Very, very interesting because the Pelicans have lost 4 in a row. The Lakers' last game of the regular season next Sunday against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Ooh-wee. Thanks for joining us today. A big game from Taurean Prince, and got to give a lot of credit to Taurean Prince observing Ramadan, so no water from sunup to sundown. Taurean Prince gets a lot of flack from Laker fans. They go after him, and for good reason, because a lot of times he's not playing well. Today, credit where credit is. Taurean Prince came out fire. Taurean Prince was 8. In fact, quarter off the bench that had scored for the Lakers. 4 pointers, and the only one that he missed it was that they are real Eastern Lakers different about them early. They going specifically for assists. You can feel urgency from this team right now. They're all playing basketball. They're also playing, and today, that's they say in the NBA, full of runs. At one point, they played 12. DG, the PG, Darius Garland. They're going to, but you got to and you know this. You correct. Waiting for the Lakers to implode because that's what they were us. Last month, since that, they're going to win. Third quarter, game time 7, and go in third quarter. Right? Cleveland's. You can feel something. Laker players didn't look like that. 8-6-2. Lakers went on a 17-0 run. 17 against one of the better Eastern. They're going to win this game, and they go on 6-97. Darvin Ham was able to get some of the starters some rest game. Some of the bench guys coming in, and look at now. Around finally Lakers because that's really good. Really good. On the Timberwolves for the Timberwolves. Do Laker players really get intimidated by them? No. Them young. Minnesota. And I'll see you both of the coaches live. They're staying in the area. So tomorrow, had the day game. And if you're wondering tomorrow, and not play games within a 24-hour span. So that's the difference. So there. tomorrow night will be really, really good for the Lakers. I love the game. LeBron is doing what LeBron James does. 24 points, 12 assists. Anthony Davis, just so fun. So 22 rebounds. 4 blocks. He cooking.
Time the front court. Anthony Davis for 3. It's good. And the Lakers are up by 13. Timeout Cleveland.
Timeout Cleveland. Anthony Davis is today's player of the game, driven by your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy. 1 for 1 from 3 for AD. Coming up, we'll talk more about this game. 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-3776.
The black and gold are back at home for a battle at BMO.
Big news, Laker fans. John Ireland here. You can now stream every Lakers game on the ESPN LA app. Don't miss a second of the action with Michael Thompson and I on the call. Plus, all your live and local Lakers talk every day in the palm of your hand.
You're one tap away from everything Lakers.
You could even win Lakers tickets.
Download the ESPN LA app. And bam!
Download the ESPN LA app at the App Store and Google Play.
All right, Parker.
What's up, Greg?
Spring training. All right, Parker.
Jeez. Little Otani and Dodger blue.
Yeah, why are you looking at the camera?
I don't know. Let's start over.
All right, Parker. Dodger spring training.
That's right, Greg. Otani and Dodger blue.
Yeah, Yamamoto's here. Pretty excited about that one.
Tons of new faces. I mean, Kike's back.
Yes, it's great. Maybe we should talk about it on the ESPN LA YouTube channel.
I like that idea. What do you say? 9:30, 9:55?
Right, leading right into Travis Sliwa. Get a couple guests.
Maybe Marcus Grant, Travis Rogers, perhaps?
Yep, just have a bunch of people come in. Maybe Clinton Yates will even find his way in.
Oh, you know, you always want to have the handsome man president right there.
Absolutely. All right, well, I think we should do that. We'll do it every day, Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 9:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube channel. Thanks to LAX.
Alan Sliwa's name.
It was great.
Because
hold
I was
on.
so
Everybody
genuinely.
hold on. Just wait. Just wait. The host of the year. I can't believe this is happening. Oh my God. I don't know what's going on here. I can't believe it's happening. Alan Sliwa. It was great. That was great.
Steve Mason and John Ireland. Monday at 1 p.m.
Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN. This is the Lakers postgame show.
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
On 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
All right, you can play some Bone Thug. I'll let you do that. Very nice call. It's not the first of the month, but we'll do it. I actually bought this CD at Tower Records in the mid-90s. Bilal Mall, shout out to them. Thanks for listening wherever you may be on this Saturday afternoon. You're probably driving around. If you're listening on the YouTube and watching, we see the comments. We'll get to that. We'll fix all that. I didn't have a chance to include the crew. Let me go and bring the guys in. Will, nice young man, Will Flores, who was sitting here working, pushing all the buttons. Your microphone breaking?
It's breaking out here.
Yeah. All right. Did you think the Lakers were going to win today?
Yeah. Besides the third quarter, they really didn't struggle.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Producer extraordinaire Michael Funches is answering the calls. Who's working in the back? What kids do we got in the back? Oh, see, they're tripping back there. See? All right. I ain't paying attention to me. Appreciate it. That's what happens on a Saturday afternoon. Diego in Southgate. You're the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up, Diego?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What you got?
Man, 8th place. We're one step closer to the play-in. We need to keep that energy going. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're still in the play-in. The 8th spot is in the play-in.
Like 7th, 8th place, because we need that so we can go like automatic to the playoffs without any worries. You know what I'm saying?
You want to get in there. You don't want to be worried. All right, did you like the game tonight? Or today?
Heck yeah. Like, even though the third quarter was kind of like, trash, but, this
trash?
is Lakers basketball. Third quarter was kind of like that. The turnovers and stuff.
Dude, in the third quarter, they went on a 17-0 run.
Oh, my bad, though. I was actually watching the game for work, so,
Oh, okay, so you're at work.
Don't tell my boss.
All right, so you were, but I get what you're saying. The turnovers did get ugly, Diego. They did get ugly. All right, Lakers, 4 games to go. What's going to be the record?
Oh, man, because the Warriors, though, they have, that's my only concern with the Warriors.
All right.
Because, Steph Curry, when he shoots, he shoots.
Okay, so it'll be the last game. The last home game will be on Tuesday against the Warriors. They win or lose?
Exactly. I'm going to say win because, fan support.
All right, but you're worried.
And if D-Lo's locked in, what am I worried about?
Are you going to be worried?
Yeah, Steph Curry gets open for that 3, it's going in.
All right, Diego, get back to work. Tell your boss that you were calling your dad or something like that, man. Don't tell him you're calling Beto on 710 ESPN. Love that. Love the dedication to call. Funch, you're back?
I'm good. Hey.
How you doing, Funch?
I'm good, man. In that Bone CD, I got that from Columbia House.
Columbia House?
Yeah, the 10 CDs for like $1.
Was it like a penny or something like that?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Hey, they're going to come get you. The collection is going to get you.
I'm sure they are.
Columbia House. Funch, you and I were matching today, all black.
Of course.
All black. And people say we look smooth.
Yeah, of course. I look smooth. I don't know about you.
Oh, there it is. Funch, Lakers record, not record, their standings right now, right? They're in the 8th spot.
In the 8th spot right now.
7th spot is possible?
7th spot is possible. They have
the Pelicans are half game up.
Pelicans are half game up, and the Pelicans, the last 5 games for them, they have the Suns tomorrow, at Phoenix, then at Portland. They're probably going to be a win.
All right, hold on, Funch. Before you get to that, Phoenix has won 3 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good at home. Pelicans have lost 4.
This is essentially probably for the 6th spot.
So if the Lakers beat Minnesota tomorrow and the Pelicans lose, the Lakers will move into the 7th spot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But the Pelicans, they have a hard record for the last 5 games.
What else they got after the Suns?
After the Suns, they have the Trailblazers, which is their easy game. They're probably the game that they're going to win.
Terrible.
But then they got Sacramento, which could be a loss. The Warriors, which could be a loss, and then the Lakers, last game of the season next Sunday.
Home.
Yeah, at home, yes.
Oh, so next Sunday, so much on the line. That's producer extraordinaire, Michael Funches. Gabe in Westchester, you're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up, Gabe?
What's up? I think the thing that really needs to be talked about more than anything for today, I mean, obviously the offense was kicking and D'Lo was kicking, but the defense was amazing.
Yes.
I mean, you got a volume shooter like Donovan Mitchell who can get hot real quick. We kept him to 4-13. He turned the ball over 5 times. If you look back at the highlights of the game, watch the off-ball defense on him. And I'm going to credit D'Lo, Austin Reeves, Gabe Vincent, Spencer Dinwiddie. They kept an eye on him. He didn't get into his comfort zones, and we didn't let him shoot the shots he wanted to shoot. I'll live with Darius Garland making the shots he made. He's a great player. He's on my fantasy squad. He's got me wins on that. I'll live with that. But for Donovan Mitchell to be locked down as much as he was, and that's their guy, between that and the next man up mentality, if those 2 things are in place, like we have a Taurean Prince who steps up, then we have a Spencer Dinwiddie who has a major offensive game. And then if we have our 3 constants, which right now is D'Lo, LeBron, and AD, we can make a run at it again. Even if we're in the 8th spot and we have to do a play-in, we sneak into the playoffs, it could be another Western Conference Finals or final situation with that type of play from the Lakers.
Hey, Gabe, I'm glad you bring up the defense. I was going to get to that because Darvin Ham was alluding to that in the postgame. Spencer Dinwiddie, 25 minutes, he gets you 6 points. You're like, did he really contribute? Oh, yes, he did, because he changes it up.
Oh, yeah.
3 steals from Dinwiddie and just changing the way that the Cleveland offense had to facilitate, because now you have him and his length doing things to disrupt you. That's what I know you're loving about from him.
100%. And that's what we've had from Spencer since he came to the Lakers.
Exactly.
He even had a post-game interview once where he said, I love the sexy stats, but I'm going to do what it takes to win games. That's why I'm here. And I'm like, that's the kind of player that needs to be on this team and that can help us make a run for it.
Yeah, Gabe in Westchester, appreciate the phone call. And, Donovan Mitchell, who I love his game. 4 buckets, 4 for 13. Donovan Mitchell had 2 points at the end of the first quarter. And at the half, Mitchell had 7 points. He was struggling. He just never looked comfortable. And Torian Prince was talking with John Ireland and Michael Thompson after the game about the Lakers' defensive game plan. And was like, well, we didn't really game plan for him because we had to worry about other people. And Garland is going to get your points. Besides that, though, you're looking around. LeVert had 21 for you off the bench. That was good. But the Lakers' rotations today, the way that they played, the way that they're getting involved. And at one point, both teams were playing sloppy. I mean, the turnovers were ugly. 18 for Cleveland, 17 for the Lakers. And there were so many possessions. I think it's 4 possessions in a row where each team was turning the ball over. Let's hear from Darvin Ham on finally moving up in the standings.
Yeah, man, it's just what we've been saying to ourselves every day, whether it's a game day, non-game day, just take care of us. Just take care of us. Just continuously look for ways to get better individually, collectively. Got to have that open dialogue. Just take care of us. That's the biggest thing. Everything else, take care of itself. We'll fall exactly in the spot where we're supposed to fall, but the key is for us to be playing at a high level on both sides of the ball. We saw that on the defensive end tonight. Got a little tricky in the third quarter turning the ball over, but if we defend at that level and we take care of the ball, we're a pretty tough team to beat. And so we just need to continue to sustain that type of defense you saw tonight and improve on, being more valuable with the ball, value in possessions, and making sure we get more field goal attempts and less turnovers.
That's what you have to do. 4 games to go in the regular season. Lakers get the victory 116-97. Beto Duran, you're listening to the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. Give me a call, 877-710-3776, 877-710-ESPN. So you're probably driving around. You might be on your way to LAFC. They're going to play the Galaxy at 4 o'clock. El Tráfico, Dave Denholm, Mario Ruiz will be coming up at the top of the hour. Or you might be going to the Kings game tonight, wherever you may be. Or you might be leaving your kid's soccer game. You might be leaving travel baseball. You might be leaving ballet. Or you might be a teacher who just went on a 100-mile bike ride who's coming back with your friends listening to wherever you may be. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's a little windy, but it feels a little bit better when the Lakers get the victory. They move up in the standings, and one of the big reasons, the defense.
Things we've been talking about, being better on the ball. Guys just not dependent on AD to clean up everything and allowing themselves to be blown by and whatnot. Just being great on the ball, man. We had some great guys, some great performances defensively from several guys. D'Lo, first half, just moving his feet, staying in front. Austin, he draws a really tough matchup every game, being in that starting lineup. Gabe coming off the bench, Spencer off the bench, Torian, everybody, Rui. That's a central focus was for us yesterday, just talking about being great on the ball, handling small pick and rolls better, more communicative in our normal pick and roll coverage with a small and a big. And that was it. And that just enables A to go out and be the great defender that he is, great player at the rim, out on the perimeter, covering up for everything. His activity, just forcing people to change shots and forcing people into turnovers as well as his blocks and steals. So just that's where we got to hang our hat, our identity, going forward, just the way we defend. Once we defend, we get stops, hold teams to one shot. What we do offensively is just through the roof.
Through the roof. That's what you have to do. The better stops. Darvin Ham, courtesy of Spectrum Sportsnet. McGee and San Pedro in the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Beto, what's going on, man?
Where you going, man?
I'm leaving my son's soccer game.
I knew it.
Family outing, We got to rebound better. But definitely when you come off the bench, you got to play defense. and I'm seeing that from everybody off the bench, the supporting cast. I think it's big. Just play defense, focus. You got to hit shots. D'Lo is our guy. He's our shot maker, so he has to keep getting the ball.
He needs to, right?
He needs to. You can't have possessions or series in the game where he didn't get the ball. In this day and age in the NBA, you got to hit shots. You got to have somebody that's hitting shots continuously, or you're not going to lose. You're not going to win. So, we just got to keep rebounding the ball better, a little bit better on the defensive end, and we're moving up, man.
They're doing D'Angelo Russell today. Hit 6 3-pointers, 28 points. McGee, how'd your kid play? Did you have fun?
He had fun. He did great.
All right.
Did great. He's back out there. The rain is kind of washing away, so we're looking forward to some good soccer next couple weeks.
All right, McGee, how old's your kid?
He's 8-year-old.
All right, so McGee, 8-year-old, the most important part about soccer is, right? The snacks. What were the snacks for this game?
Oh, he had I think a Rice Krispie.
Winner.
I think he had a Papa Booty, chips.
Yep.
A little toy soccer ball. It was a good day.
That's all that matters about youth soccer right now. Getting the good food. McGee, I'll talk to you later on this week. Appreciate the phone call. Lakers get the victory tonight, 116-97. Coming up, we're going to give you the mind of Michael Kids in the back and a little bit more from the Lakers-Cleveland game on 710 ESPN. You're going to have to help me out with this. What do you got? Oh, they're Cleveland?
Cleveland.
Okay.
Yeah.
David and Asperia in the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up, David?
So, I was just wondering your opinion during this, decent win streak, 9 out of 10. it's mostly against the Eastern Conference. So how do you think that's going to correlate into the playoffs and the plan?
Oh, well, we're going to see that this week because they're going to take on Golden State and New Orleans teams that they're in the Western Conference. Those teams on the Eastern Conference, let's be honest, they were not good. That road trip where they went 5-1, David, there were some bad teams.
Yeah.
And look, if they're good or bad, you got to win the games no matter what, whoever's in front of you. It didn't give the Lakers that sense of, oh my goodness, we're like a championship quality team. Watch out now. It was like, no, you beat who you had to beat, right? Just this morning, Michael Funches and I were standing on the court watching the teams warm up, and you don't get the sense at all, right, Funch, that this is a team thinking, oh man, we're a top 3 team. Watch out, Denver right now. It's a team that just looks like you got to take care of business still, right?
Yeah, they're just trying to get as many wins as they could.
Yeah, right now, David, it's let's just get in and figure out where the heck we're going to go. And just talking to some people around the team, it's more of get the win, stay healthy, and who's next. And then once you get into the playoffs is different.
Yeah, and getting those 2 chances to get into the playoffs is huge already.
Yep.
So if they can stay above Sacramento, and maybe they don't hit the 6th seed, which is kind of far-fetched, but you never know.
The 6th seed, I think that one is, with 4 games to go, they're a game and a half back of Phoenix, and because they don't have a head-to-head with them, that's probably not going to happen. But the 7 is there for the taking. That 7 is there for the taking. David, appreciate the phone call, as always. One thing I like about this game, day games, people act a little different, right? You keep hearing myself say it, a lot of the players saying it, tonight, because we're so used to saying tonight. Laker games are usually at night. I don't think I've ever worked a 12:30 Saturday game.
Like Sunday game.
Sundays,
like
yeah.
Sunday, yes, at 12:30 Sunday, but not at 12:30 Saturday. No.
Yes, Sunday you start getting the 12:30s after football season, after January. I misspoke earlier, so there's that 24-hour rule. It's not a 24-hour rule. What the NBA likes to do is make sure that teams have 22 hours between games. Now, Cleveland, if they were traveling, they don't want you to have that back-to-back like that. Cleveland is going to play the Clippers tomorrow at 12:30. So they will get more than 22 hours between games. Also, because Cleveland's going back east, they want to get them out as soon as possible. So it's something like that. So it's just the scheduling quirks, how hard it is. Minnesota, they were in Phoenix on Friday, and Minnesota is going to stay in LA tonight, and they'll play the Lakers tomorrow night. And Minnesota, their schedule, they're the number 1 team, or the tie for the number 1 spot in the Western Conference. That's the team that because Minnesota will play tomorrow night, and then they don't play again until Tuesday at home. So it's just the scheduling is just weird this time of year, because normally the Lakers aren't on the East Coast in this late of the season. Usually it's December, January. But regardless, whatever it is, 4 games to go, and you have to get the victories. East Long Beach. Let's go out to Robbie. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. How you doing, Robbie?
I'm doing great, Bento. Great win for our Lakers. My favorite part was Spencer Dinwiddie's three-pointer in the 4th quarter. Here's my concern. Is there a chance that we could see Jared Vanderbilt no later than the play-in, maybe for that 8th seed, or maybe 50-50, we may see him against the Golden State Warriors? What do you think? And overall, good win for our Lakers.
Robbie, that's a real good question, and we've been asking this question a lot lately. The Jared Vanderbilt, no update yet on when he could return. A lot of the reason is you don't want to say he's going to be back by this day and then not be available. Then it's going to be like, well, what happened? What happened? Remember, Gabe Vincent, early in the season, he came back and played a game like, well, he wasn't there, and now he's back, and now he's not, and then he was shut down for a while. So Jared Vanderbilt, I know they're hoping that he can be available for the playoffs.
Well, the good thing last week he was warming up on the court. We haven't seen him warm up on the court for a while.
His progression. We saw him again this afternoon getting out there. But as far as playing, if and when he does come back, he's going to just give you some minutes. Like Gabe Vincent played 14 minutes today. Like anything that you can have Jared Vanderbilt on the court will definitely help you. And anytime you have Michael Thompson on a microphone, watch out.
One of the most brilliant minds to come out of the Bahamas
8 times 4 is 30. They have pace for 30 turnovers. Huh? 32. I knew I was close.
An all-around champion as a player, broadcaster, and dad.
All the good points I make, you don't want to hear all the great ideas I have?
There is only one Michael Thompson.
Who is bold enough to walk into a steakhouse with a red Solo cup filled with Cabernet?
Welcome to the Mind of MT.
What's wrong with that?
Here's Bethel Duran.
Oh, the Mind of MT. 12:30 start time. You know, Michael was there early.
Lakers actually have a winning record in both ends of the back-to-back, the first game and the second game. So let's see if they can keep it going here tonight.
Oh, you mean today?
Today. I do that out of habit.
Yeah, they don't want to show up tonight. They'll miss the game.
Yeah, hopefully somebody told them.
I think Sasha Vujacic comes up the look at it. Still looks like a male model. I think they should start every game at 12:30, even during the week. You know, just tell your boss you can't come to work that day because you got to go to a Laker game. I'm sure they would understand.
I mean, here at 710, we'd appreciate that. Also, shout out to the Coconut Michael, who does a great job just keeping us on our toes with so many the Mind of Michaels. He contributes so well, but he does say this, 25 years ago I was a student new to the country and then became the Laker fan. So he loves us. He contributes to us. And MT, it's 12:30, never too early for some wine.
They call these uniforms, Michael, wine and gold.
Boy, that looks like some cheap wine. No wine I drink has that kind of color.
Why don't we just call it maroon and gold?
Yeah, that's exactly. Look like my Minnesota Golden Gopher colors. That's not a wine color unless you're drinking. I guess if you're drinking some kind of cheap wine out of a convenience store,
Boone's Farm.
Yeah, something like that. But the wine I drink has a nice, rich burgundy color to it.
All right,
almost purplish.
Let's see if the Lakers can keep it rolling.
How does John Ireland know Boone's Farm?
Ireland used to be a bartender when he was at UCLA.
Okay, I get that now.
Fraternity guy at UCLA. Come on,
it was very big in the 80s, huh, Boone's Farm?
Yes, it was. I was waiting for him to drop some night train on me. Hey, I'm telling you, don't sleep on Ireland, man. Ireland's got street cred-ish. Travis Dad Bod? What's that about?
George Niang driving, and he puts it up and in. Boy, Michael Niang looks like a guy who just got off his couch and started playing pickup.
It's like Travis Rogers out there.
He sure does.
Dad bod.
Here is Prince.
Don't let Travis say I heard that.
Morrell back to George Niang. Three-pointer. Good. Dad bod or not.
Said, take that, you idiots.
Niang can shoot. George Niang had 12 points, 2 3-pointers. Nickname, I sent it to you, Funch.
Minivan.
The minivan.
He didn't look like Travis Rogers. I'm sorry.
The body, or before Travis started walking a lot. 6'8". He was 260 at Iowa State. Lost some weight from the East Coast.
He lost weight in the NBA. He was kind of thin and trim. And now he's put it back on, I guess, huh?
Buckets. Not 1 ounce of muscle on him.
KFC buckets.
Yeah. Hey, 12 points for Niang. I like the way he is. Iowa State, a great nickname. Minivan. All right, and something happened with LeBron crashed into the cameraman.
And LeBron might be hurt. He went flying into a cameraman, and he's down. The cameraman might be hurt.
Yeah, that cameraman looks like he got the worst of it.
LeBron flew in for a block, and now LeBron is actually helping the cameraman up.
The cameraman's like 80 years old. He could have killed him.
And LeBron is trying to walk it off. He's got a pretty he slammed hard into the camera itself.
His grandkids are calling, Grandpa, are you all right? The cameraman's okay. Just more concerned about his camera right now. And cameraman looks like Tim Conway or Captain Kangaroo.
Who?
Well, those two guys don't look alike.
Who? And a combination. He's got the Captain Kangaroo here and Tim Conway face.
The cameraman's back in position.
Yeah, he's ready to go. The rest of the players ain't as tough as him.
And Garland and LeBron are both walking like Fred Sanford.
Exactly. Cameraman's telling these guys, man up, look at me. I'm ready to go, boys.
Every 1970s reference you can think of.
Why did you put up Tim Conway?
And who's the other guy?
Captain Kangaroo.
Man.
Well, Tim Conway, he kind of looks like Tim Conway. I put up a Tim Conway on my computer and it looks just like him.
Shout out to all the camera people that work at Crypto, especially the ones on the baseline, knowing how to brace. And that cameraman did a smart thing. He moved the camera up, knowing he was going to get hit.
He wasn't 80 years old, Mike.
No, he's not 80, man. These guys are. MVPs. Points in the Paint all season long is sponsored by Vista Paint, locally owned and manufactured for over 65 years. Vista Paint is your home for factory direct, high-quality paint products. Vista Paint, your championship team of paint professionals for over 65 years. Lakers have the advantage 54-52. Anthony Davis, 4 offensive rebounds for the Lakers today. One thing that I was... So you know who Red Panda is, Funch?
Yeah,
Okay.
Of course I do.
All right.
You've been to an NBA game? Of course you do.
Warren, you know Red Panda? You saw her today? So Red Panda is an acrobat who is on a unicycle, and she throws bowls on her head. She's fantastic. She should be in the Hall of Fame. Pablo Torre from Levitar Show has been talking about this, and Red Panda was out there. I knew Red Panda back in my day, the early days, when she used to go out there and just do everything. Red Panda, hate to say it, man, she lost a bowl. She dropped a couple. It just wasn't the same. MT is like betting against her. Just terrible.
Well, Father Time's undefeated.
Yes, it is.
That's what we were saying during the break.
There it is. All right, let's go to the kids in the back. Warren and Josh, what do we got?
Hey, Beto, how you doing, man? Great day. Hey, Red Panda should definitely be in that Hall of Fame. Great show. I'm signing any petition. We wanted to take some time real quick, Beto. Well, I wanted to take some time. I know we're talking NBA, but we wanted to give a shout-out to the ladies. The NCAA for women's has just completely been dominating social media, regular TV. So we wanted to take the second to give them the shout-out. The USC against UConn had peaked at 10.4 million viewership, which is extremely high. It was the most viewed women's college basketball game since last year's championship game, and that was the highest viewed game of all time as far as women basketballs go. And then that was followed up with Iowa LSU, a rematch of the national championship from last year. They peaked at Beto 16.1 million viewers.
Wow.
Only thing that's outdone them is the NFL. They've beat out every NBA game. I think the last game that peaked more was like LeBron against the Celtics back in the 2018 Eastern Conference, something like that. It was that epic of numbers, people showing out. So I wanted to give a time to give, a shout out to the ladies. We're lucky here in LA because we got Juju Watkins right up the street.
Yeah,
so we
Juju.
get to see it.
Yeah, she's playing at USC. Juju from Watts, man. So she's got her grandma lives out there, roots out there. So shout out to Juju, does a great job, man. Did you see who was at the game today, Warren?
Yeah, Sean McVay, right?
Sean McVay was there.
Coach out there.
Right next to the Lakers bench.
Check out our socials. We got him posted. We also got posted the jersey swap between Max Strus and Gabe Vincent, who you played at with the Miami Heat last year.
I just saw that. You sent me the text. That's pretty cool. And then did you guys see another quarterback out there?
No. Who didn't we miss?
Jameis Winston.
Jameis was there?
I didn't see
Jameis was in the Genie bus seats out
Just
there.
signed with the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. So kids in the back doing a great job with the social media as always. One reminder, the LA County Department of Mental Health wants to let you know that everyone out there can get free emotional support, service, referrals, and crisis counseling available 24/7 at 1-800-854-7771 or at dmh.lacounty.gov. All right, that'll do it for today's show. Lakers get the victory 116-97. We will be back tomorrow. Pre-game, 5:30. Tip-off at 7. Huge game for the Lakers, who are now in the 8th spot. Minnesota is tied for first. What will the Lakers do tomorrow? What can they do against the Timberwolves, who have a really, really young, fun, exciting team to watch? Timberwolves have won 7 of their last 10. Lakers have won 4 in a row, 9 of 10, and they're in the 8th spot. All right, coming up, top of the hour, El Tráfico Galaxy travels to BMO to take on the LAFC. Dave Denholm will have the play-by-play. Mario Ruiz will do the interviews, all that and more. We'll talk to you tomorrow, a Sunday night game. Lakers get the victory this afternoon against the Cavs, 116-97. For Cody Lou, Will Flores, Josh, Warren, and producer extraordinaire Michael Funches, I'm Beto Duran. Thanks for listening to the Lakers Postgame Show on 710.